Right, so got myself a couple of these Condor knife blade blanks. I got two of the same. I got two of the Bushlore ones. There. They do a couple of different ones. I think they do more than what's on there. But after getting the other knife making kit, I haven't actually done it yet. But I was looking into some, and these is a pretty good price, so I thought I'd get some of these and then give it a go. The only thing is, at the minute I'm still waiting on two-part epoxy to actually glue the handle together. I've got everything else I think I need. I think that's of that and some boiled linseed oil put on handles. I'm still waiting for those to come, but all the other bits I've already got, or they came today. So I'll show you what I've done so far and give you a brief description of how I did it, and also some of the mistakes I made on about 3 different scales already. I figured that out after a while and realised what I was doing. I should have known what I was doing because I could actually see it happening, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I'll show you what I've done and how I did it. So these are the blade blanks, and this is where I've got to so far. So that's one of them, and this is the other. What I've done, so I probably didn't have to, I may still have to, but so I don't have to keep taping up the blades, I thought if I just made a quick rough Kydex sheath for them, and it only just covers the sharp part of the blade, it doesn't go any further, so it shouldn't interfere with the handles, and it just goes on just down to there and stays there. So I should be able to handle the knife alright, you know, make them. So I just made that quickly just so that I could carry on. The other thing I got was brass rod for the pins, which is the same size as the holes in the blade, which is 3/16 of an inch. So this is what I've got so far, and that's how the blades come like that. It's a lot bigger knife than I actually thought it was going to be. So what can I compare it to? A Mora knife. Everyone's got a Mora knife, or most people have. So I got a Mora knife to compare it to. I was actually surprised, I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be smaller than this. So that's the comparison, and that's a Mora clipper, which is exactly the same size as a Mora companion. So quite a bit of a, you know, not a massive knife, but it's bigger than I thought it was going to be for some weird reason. So the first thing I had done is I had a bit of wood, and I'd cut it, you know, roughly square like that, and then all I did was put the knife on the bit of wood, and then I just, you know, it was a piece like this, and then I put the knife on with the back near enough level like that, so the wood was a square, and then I just drew round the blade like that, did the holes, and then with a coping saw I cut around the mark I'd made, but slightly bigger. As you can see on this one, you can just about see the the line there, so I cut it slightly bigger, and then I put both of them without the pins, put both of them on top of each other, and then like this, and then kind of measured how long I did my pins and then cut them. Right, when I started making the mistake was now, what I did is I've drawn circles for the holes in the right places, and then I got a drill bit like this, a metal drill bit. And the first one I did, as I started drilling, I'm sure I saw the drill straight away go to one side, but I thought, that'd be right. Did the second one, it did it again, and the third one it did it again. And when I put them on, none of the holes was lined up at all, and I'd completely messed them up. These were the three I'd messed up, and I tried to drill it again. As you can see, it's made that hole bad. That one's not too bad, but it's ruined the middle one. That one I had to try re-drilling them, it's ruined the bottom two, as you can see. And this one, it's ruined that one badly. So I realised the mistake was using a metal drill bit to drill wood. So as soon as I changed it to a wood drill bit, it worked perfect straight away first time. So I've scrapped them ones, and this one's going to be alright now. The only thing is, like I said, I'm now just waiting for epoxy, two-part epoxy, to glue this all together. This one's got a slightly slimmer, this will have a slightly slimmer handle when I've done it. Oh, and these all come, you know, they're ready to use, they're all tempered and heat treated and relatively sharp as well. I think you just need to strop them a bit. Can't tell you what that wood is because I'm actually not sure. I've had it for years. I don't actually know, but it looks like it's going to come out a slightly darker colour. Now this one, slightly thicker, but I'm going to really round this off a lot. Exactly the same thing, but this one did come out better. It's already tight, it's much tighter. I've got to keep that on there. And that only just goes, just covering the sharp part of the blade up. So once I've got me epoxy, we'll then go on to the next part, and I'll show you gluing it and clamping it, I reckon. And then make a proper Kydex sheath for it. Right, so that's those so far, as far as I've got them. I'm probably going to keep one and probably sell one once I finish it all off. Made a sheath for it. I'll make a Kydex sheath, I reckon. Kydex sheath and whatever else I need to do. So I'll keep you informed, and I'll show you the next stage when I get the epoxy and the stuff to finish the handle, the boiled linseed oil or whatever. But that's the first time I've actually had a Condor Bushlore knife in my hand. Well, not a finished one, but a nearly finished one. I actually quite like it. It seems like quite a nice knife. One knife I've always wanted. And when I saw the blanks on there, I thought, well, you know, why not just get one what I can make most of it myself. Right, so when I've got the epoxy resin and that, or two-part epoxy, whatever, I'll do another video, part 2, finishing it off, and then maybe a part 3 of doing a sheath for it. Alright, cheers for watching. I'll see you later.